In this video, I'm going to show you two great methods you can use in solving this Olympiad exam question. We are asked to solve for y. In the first method, I'm going to use the laws of logarithm. We can also use the natural law of logarithm. And in the second method, I'm going to solve it naturally using the laws of indices. And you'll see we'll arrive at the same solution. Now let's get this started. We're going to first use the law of logarithm. From the law of logarithm, we're going to take the log of both sides. If we take the log of both sides, this will give us log of y minus 1 base 16 equal to the log of y squared base 2, right? Now, to continue with this, I want you to remember two laws of logarithm. According to this law of logarithm, we will have the log of m base x. This will give us m log of x, right? Good. Now, that is a point we want to bear in mind. Now, I want you to also note that from here, 2 to the power of 4 can be equal to 16. So we are going to simplify these expressions. So from here, remember that applying that law of logarithm, we'll have y minus 1 multiplied by the log of 16. That will be equal to y squared multiplied by the log of 2, right? Good. Now, this is going to give us y minus 1 log of 2 to the power of 4 equal to y squared multiplied by the log of 2. So we are going to simplify this. If we simplify this, remember this can also multiply, and so that will give us 4 multiplied by y minus 1 log of 2 equal to y squared multiplied by log of 2. So if we divide both sides by log of 2, this side will be divided by the log of 2, and this side will be divided by the log of 2. We'll find out that the equation will now give us 4y minus 4, and that will be equal to y squared. So let's rearrange this. If we rearrange this equation, we're going to have y squared minus 4y plus 4, and this will be equal to 0. So that's a quadratic equation. Fine. Now, from this quadratic equation, we are going to find two values such that if we multiply such values, we are going to have a positive 4. And once we'll subtract those two values, once we add those two values, we'll have a negative 4. So what are those two values? Now let's assume those two values are 2 and what? And 2. If we put a negative sign to these two and put a negative sign to these two, negative 2 times negative 2 will give us minus times minus will give us plus, 2 times 2 will give us 4. Fine. So negative 2 plus negative 2, that will give us a negative 4. So negative 2 and negative 2 are the two factors. So we'll have we'll have this to become y minus 2, right? And multiply by y minus 2, and this will be equal to 0. So our y minus 2 will be equal to 0, and also our y minus 2 will be equal to 0. So if we add 2 to both sides, we'll have our y to be equal to 2 over here, and then our y will be equal to 2. So the value of y is equal to 2 is the solution that satisfies that exponential equation. Now we're going to use the next method, which is going to be using the law of indices. Now if we're given 16 to the power of y squared, let's see, we are given 16 to the power of y minus 1, and that is equal to 2 to the power of y squared, right? Now let's use the second method. If we use the second method, we are going to have, remember, we have 2 to the power of 4 to be equal to y. So that will give us 2 to the power of 4 all multiplied by y minus 1, and this will be equal to 2 to the power of y squared. Now remember, this is going to give us the exponent to multiply, so this is going to give us 2 to the power of 4y, right, minus 4, and this is equal to 2 to the power of y squared. Fine. So remember, we have same base. If we have a to the power of x to be equal to a to the power of y, then our x will be equal to y. Why? Because we have the same base. So if we have the same base over here, 4y minus 4 will be equal to y squared. So if we rearrange this by subtracting 4y from both sides and adding 4 to both sides, we'll have y squared minus 4y plus 4 to be equal to 0. And then if we solve that quadratic equation, we are going to have y squared minus 2y minus 2y plus 4 to be equal to 0. So if we simplify this, we're going to have y common here, which is y. This divided by this will give us negative 2, right? Minus 2 is common between this and this. Then this will give us y minus 2, and this will be equal to 0. So the two common values, we have y minus 2, which is equal to 0, and then we have the common value y minus 2, which is also this and this, and that will be equal to 0. So what do we do from here? We're going to see that our y minus 2 is equal to 0, and then our y will be equal to 2. And over here, our y minus 2 is equal to 0, and then our y will be equal to 2. So we see the solution y equal to 2 is a value of y that satisfies that exponential equation. Can we check? Yes, let's try and check to see if our solution is correct. Now to check, we are going to insert the value of y equal to 2 into the main equation, which is 16 to the power of y minus 1, we said is equal to 2 to the power of y squared. So if we insert y equal to 2, we're going to have 16 to the power of 2 minus 1 equal to 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 2. So over here, we're going to have 16 to be equal to 2 to the power of 2. This will be 2 to the power of 4. So if we simplify that, we are simply going to have 16 to be equal to 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16. So 16 is equal to 16. So our y equal to 2 truly satisfies that exponential equation we have that is given to us up there. I know you did enjoy watching this video solution. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also remember to share this video with your friends and colleagues. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more simplified Olympiad exam questions. Thanks so much for watching, and bye-bye for now.